Mass behavior is a collaborative actions of people who are geographically dispersed. Five situations that count as massive behaviors are: the first one is rumor and gossip. Rumor is an unverified information that people casually distribute, flourishes in an atmosphere of uncertainty, and is challenging to suppress. Rumors about controversial topics might lead to crowds or other forms of group activity. Rumors concerning people's private lives are considered gossip. Public opinion and propaganda. Public opinion compromise opinions on significant and contentious matters. A small percentage of people will always have no opinion on any given issues, but public attitudes do change over time. Through propaganda, special interest groups and political figures attempt to influence public opinion. Mass behavior is collaborative actions of people who are geographically dispersed. First, there's fashions and fads. Fashion is a source of social prestige for people in industrial societies. Fads are less conventional than fashions. While they may be enthusiastically adopted, fads typically fade away quickly. Fashions are more durable because they reflect fundamental cultural values. Second, panic and mass hysteria. Mass hysteria and localized panic are two examples of collective behavior in which people react irrationally, frantically, and frequently destructively to a momentous occurrence, real or imagined. And finally, disasters. Disasters typically occur without warning and harm a large number of people. Types of disasters are natural, technological, and intentional. The massive religiously motivated demonstration took place in downtown Jakarta in December 2016 undoubtedly represented a change on the national terrain of power and demonstrated the significant effect of religion on politics. In a huge rally on December 2, thus the 212 movement, Muslims called for the detention of then Jakarta Governor Basuki Ahok Jahaja Purnama on blasphemy grounds. This historic march was the third major gathering against Ahok since October. It was during this event that a group calling themselves the 212 movement sprang up in defense of Islam. They were successful, and Ahok lost his position as mayor in May of last year after being convicted in a very contentious trial and given a 2-year prison term. CERN rally participants, who call themselves 212 alumni, continue to keep a sharp eye out for any actions they see as an assault on Islam so that they may quickly organize a public demonstration in response. Who are the people involved with this group and how did it start? The Institute for the Policy Analysis of Conflict released a paper on the Islamist agenda in Indonesia on April 6 titled After Ahok, the Islamist Agenda in Indonesia. This movement grew out of Islamist oppositions to Ahok, a Christian of a Chinese ancestry who was running for governor in a city where the majority of the population is Muslim. After Joko Widodo, the governor of Jakarta, was elected president in 2014, his deputy Ahok assumed the governorship for the remaining 3 years. However, Islamist groups were very disappointed, saying that only a Muslim could manage other Muslims, as the story put it. When a sanitized version of a speech Ahok gave in September 2016 went viral and led to allegations against him for making a reference of a Quranic passage, the 212 campaign gathered steam. The Indonesia Ulama Council issued a fatwa after the event declaring that Ahok's comments amounted to blasphemy. From this, in October, the national movement to defend the MUI fatwa began organizing protests against the governor.
Newshouse Republica stated that the national movement for regarding MUI fatwas showed the result of an analysis of the 212 peaceful protest. The presentation findings indicated that 7.5 million people at most were thought to have participated in the peaceful protest on Friday. Islamic boarding school students and Kiai from Jamis made the decisions to march to Jakarta, while they had to march for a long distance because no POs would rent them buses. Kiai Haji Nono Hanafi, the caravan leader leading the Chiamist Jakarta Long March, cited an ulama saying that people should move because Allah is with those who move because they were made from moving water.
Social movement itself, attempts to encourage or resist change frequently, have an ongoing impact on society. In the Kompas news article, it is stated that the demands included the dismissal of now accused former governor of DKI Jakarta, Basuki Cahayapurnama, the stoppage of student arrests, the criminalization of clergy or ulama, and the imprisonment of religious blasphemers. Those Nadalin who choose to participate in the 212 or February 21 actions are welcome. According to Marsudi Suhud, chairman of the Nahdlatul Ulama Executive Board or PBNU, he emphasized that this was not PBNU's directive, though everyone has the right to express opinions in a democratic age, he claimed. Thoughts or message should still suggest ways to promote goodness and towards evil in society.